guys, it's Sarah, and we are going to go ahead and get started on my first reading vlog for the month of September. These are going to be coming to you weekly this month, and that is because I am participating in two different readathons. First is Series September, which I am helping to host with Krista from Books and Jams. We're concentrating on series. We have a bingo board that we provided to use if you want to. If you don't want to, no big deal. I'm personally going to be using it. And then I'm also going to be doing Becca's Bookathon. So if you want to see kind of how we started, I will leave my September reading plans down below so you guys can see that. But I did go ahead and picked 3 books that I'm going to be starting out the month with. And I'm going to go ahead and get started reading today because today's September 1st. We're getting ready. I just filmed my August wrap up, so perfect time to start for September. So I'm getting started with Obsidio. This is book number 3 in the Illuminae series by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is the 3rd and final book in that trilogy. So this one is going to be able to fit 2 prompts on the series September bingo board. The very center prompt, which is to finish a series. It is also a series I started more than a year ago. So it fits both those prompts. So I'm going to try to knock off 2 prompts with this one. It is 615 pages. It is also multimedia, so it will go fairly quickly as well. It doesn't look, I always do that. Like I always open it to stuff that's not multimedia. There's one. So stuff like that. And I will be listening to this on audio as I flip through it as well. So it's going to be like simultaneous listening and reading. I should be able to get through this between today and tomorrow. I could finish it today if I really, really, really concentrate. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I think Illuminae I read in one sitting. So there is that. Gemini I did not, but this one I could very possibly do. We're just going to see how the day goes. I'm not quite sure yet how it's going to go. But I am going to go ahead and get started now. So I wanted to say hi. We're getting started. This is going to be my first read for this week. And I'm starting with a series, starting off with a bang, finishing one up. And I will let you know my thoughts along the way. Hey guys, all right, my kids are about to start making their way home here any minute now, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop for just a little bit so I can like talk to them about their days and all that. But I have read 110 pages of Obsidio and I'm really enjoying it so far. The humor is pure Jay Kristoff. He is so funny with just the little things he'll stick in there, and I can just tell when it's him, and it makes me laugh every time. So, you know, this is set in space, very dire circumstances, obviously, you know, like life or death type stuff, but they still managed to stick some humor in there as well, which is nice. One of my favorite characters from Illuminae is in here. Ezra is in here, and I'm just so excited about that. He's my favorite. But yeah, so I'm enjoying it. Definitely the audiobook is seriously just like the way to go. So really, really enjoying it. And I'm going to continue to read. Like I said, my kids are about to make their way home. So once they get in here, I kind of talk to them about their day, anything they need to tell me, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll read more. And for dinner tonight, I'm going to make turkey burgers and roasted potatoes. So I will probably listen while I'm cooking as well, is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. And I'm just going to plan to read this for the rest of the day and see how far I can get, and probably into tonight as well. Like when I get in bed and stuff, I'll probably still be reading it. but really enjoying it so far. Good morning. I am trying to find the right light in this house and it is difficult. We don't have any overhead lighting in most of our rooms, so I'm like sitting in between windows, but that's pretty bright, so I don't know. It's also probably the time of day. So good morning. I am awake, barely. My children have gone to school. Everything is good. I'm about to eat my breakfast and watch a little booktube, but I do have some things I need to do today. But first, a reading update. I read up to page 400 in Obsidio. So I'm at the 400 page mark. I will definitely finish it today. That will not be a problem at all. I'm really, really enjoying it. I really feel like listening to the audiobook and reading along at the same time is the best way to really enjoy this to the maximum. I don't think if I was not listening to the audio, I wouldn't get the tone of it the way that the audiobook helps give it, especially the funny parts and stuff like that. So I'm really glad I'm doing that. But I will finish it today. That will not be an issue. And then I'll pick up my next book. But today I do have a few things to do this morning. So I'm not going to finish it until like later this afternoon because there's a library sale happening at the local library here, which is in my neighborhood. So I'm going to go because those only happen, a couple times a year. So my dog is trying to get into my lap right now. They only happen a couple times a year. So I'm going to take advantage. I want to go. Oh my gosh, Riley, seriously? You going to settle down? Okay. So I want to take advantage of that. I am mostly on the lookout for book exchange books for Christmas because I still have some books I need to get for the girls. So that's mainly what I'm going for. I need to do a final count of what I have so far and so I know how many I need to really be looking for. And that's my main goal. If I see anything for myself, I'm not gonna lie, I might pick something up, but we'll see how it all goes. But that's going to happen. And then I actually do need to go to the grocery store and get some groceries because we are just running out of some stuff. So that needs to happen as well. And then after that, I'm free to come home and read for the rest of the day. I do have some video editing to do, but it's not pressing as of right now. So Obsidio is going to be my main priority. So I'm not going to do anything else until I get that finished this afternoon. But I'm excited. Okay, so I am going to eat my breakfast and watch some BookTube real quick. I'm waiting for the library to open, basically. And then as soon as they open, I will head up there and hit up that library sale. Hey guys, okay, I'm back from running all my errands. I will say I didn't get any clips when I was out. I tried to do it at the library sale, but it was so crowded in there and not big. Like, we didn't have a lot of room to move, especially with a lot of people in there. So it just wasn't going to work out. And then when I went to the grocery store, I just forgot. So let's, moving on. It's fine. All successful. I did get quite a few books. Yeah, it's fine. I did get some for book exchange as well, which I might be done now, so that's exciting, but I did grab some for myself. I was fine until I hit the science fiction and fantasy section. That's when I was like, oh man, I found like 3 or 4 books in that section. Oy. So I'm going to show you what I got real quick. So a little impromptu book haul, but okay, this first one, you guys, I was shocked to see it there. I was like, what? And it was only $4. Oh man. So I got The Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. And this is on my list to read because this is on the Great American Reads list. So I knew I wanted to, and my sister loves this book. This one actually, I think, has 5 books and 1 story in it, from what I am remembering. Yeah, 5 books and 1 story in here. So this is a big old bind up, and this is one of those type that you get at Barnes & Noble. It's got like foiled edges, and it's printed on the heart, and it's like leather. Oh my gosh, I was so, don't panic. I was panicking a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, why is this here? So $4, I grabbed that sucker. You better believe it. And then for $3, I found Peace and Turmoil by Elliot Brooks, guys. Like, I just went, oh, no. So I grabbed it. It's a hardcover. It's signed by Elle. Elliot Brooks is a booktuber, if you guys don't know. I'll leave her channel link down below. She's fantastic. But she wrote a book, and I think she's currently writing her 2nd book as well. This is book number 1 in her series, and I love this cover. I've always loved the cover of this book, and I had really considered getting a hard copy of this as well, and I just hadn't done it yet. So for $3 and it's signed, yes please. So I grabbed that up real quick. I grabbed a Nicholas Sparks book for $1. This is 2x2. Don't know what it's about, but I'm definitely wanting to get more into his works, and I see this everywhere. I see it at thrift stores all the time. I see it at library sales all the time. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it for $1. So I got that. Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky. This is an author that I have been hearing a whole lot about a lot recently, and I've heard about Children of Time before anyway, and it was always kind of, you know, I've been thinking about maybe wanting to read this one, and he has a new book that has just come out called Shards of the Earth, I think, that I added to my wish list because I'm interested in that one as well. But he writes, it's adult hard science fiction. I think this is a first contact. So, yeah, but I'm definitely wanting to get more into science fiction. And so for $1, again, no, this one was $2. $2, yes, please. Then I found The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin, which is book 3 in her Broken Earth trilogy. I have the first 2. Now I have number 3. Moving on. Haven't even started it yet. And then this one, I picked up The Snakes by Sadie Jones. Now, I picked this up because when I read Sadie Jones, I think I read Sandy Jones, who is like a mystery thriller author. So I thought that's who wrote this, but I don't think it is now. Looking more into this, I'm like, oh, I don't think that's the same author. So I'm going to do a little bit more research into this one. This one is an ARC that came out in 2019, apparently. It even still has like the sell sheet in it. So I'll do a little bit more research onto what this is actually about and see if I am interested in it. I don't know. The cover really caught me, and then I thought it was a different author, but that's okay. So I'll look and see what I think. So if I end up being interested in it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll just put it back in my donate pile. It's not a big deal. Maybe I'll take it to a free little library since it is an ARC. But yeah, so we'll see. But that's what I got at the library sale. That was way more successful than I wanted it to be. But I'm really excited about all of them. So yeah. Okay, I am home now. I don't have anything else to do for the rest of the day. I have done everything on my to-do list, and now I just need to read. So I'm going to make myself some lunch real quick and eat, and then I will work on Obsidio and try to finish it up. So I only have 200 pages left. So I'm going to actually sit down and really try to just knock the rest of it out. So I will let you know when I'm done. Okay, guys, I just finished Obsidio. And it's a 5-star read. This whole series is a 5-star read. It's so good. I was laughing. I was like tensing up at certain points. I was angry at one point because there were some things that were done to some characters in here that I was not okay with. I was getting angry, and I loved the way that it wrapped up. I thought it was so fantastic, and I love the series. I love it. It's so unique. It's so different. It's an incredible reading experience. So I can't say more than that because obviously this is the end of a series. So I get to mark off that block. I'm also marking off that a series that I have started more than a year ago. And then I also just put the novella on hold at my library for the audiobook. And if it comes in September, I could also mark off 2 books in the same series because it is a novella. It's like a prequel thing following one of the characters in here. So hopefully I can get to that too. And it's a very short audiobook. It's only like an hour and a half. So if I can get to that, then I can mark off that square as well. So fingers crossed it'll come in before the end of the month. But yeah, all right. So first book down for series September. And I'm going to take a little break. My kids are going to be home from school any minute now again. And so I'll take a break and talk to them a little bit. And then I'm just going to do some other things, and then I will pick up my next book. So I will let you know when I'm getting started on that. Hey guys. All right. I have retreated. My children are home, which means the TV's on and all that. So I retreated upstairs, and I'm going to read for about the next hour or so until I go and start getting our dinner put together. So I'm going to get started on The Good Girl by Mary Kubica. This will be my first Bookathon book for the person square. So some sort of person describer in the title. So I'm going to go ahead and just read this for an hour and see how far I get and what I'm thinking about it. The chapters are very short, so I'm really happy about that. I don't know what this book is about. I haven't read the synopsis. I do know I want to try this author, so yeah, we will see how it goes. Hey guys. All right, I am currently reading The Good Girl, and I'm a little more than 200 pages in, so I'm making really good progress here. My goal is to finish this tomorrow, so I think I can do that, no problem. I'm really enjoying it. It's very interesting. This involves a kidnapping, and we're kind of going back and forth between different perspectives of people who are involved. We are following the mother of the woman who was kidnapped. It's an adult who got kidnapped, but we're following the mother. We are following the detective who is assigned to the case, and we're following the kidnapper. So it's very interesting, and it kind of goes back and forth between before and after, or before or during the kidnapping and during the investigation and trying to find this girl, and after, kind of the aftermath of everything. So it's really interesting so far. I'm enjoying it. So that's my goal today, is to do that. I don't have really any plans today, except football is tonight. So Georgia Bulldogs are playing tonight. So that will be my evening. So that's why I'm trying to read now so that I can watch the game tonight. I don't plan to be doing any reading later on, to be honest with you. But yeah, so that's the update on where things are going right now. But yeah, so it's good though. I'm enjoying it. Hey guys. Okay, so I just finished The Good Girl. I finished it last night, and I really enjoyed this one. It's not a 5-star. It wasn't mind-blowing. It wasn't the best thriller I've ever read, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to give it a 4-star, and I definitely want to read more from Mary Kubica. It was really enjoyable. I didn't see everything coming, which is really awesome. But it was something that as it was unfolding, I was just enjoying what was happening. and I really liked it a lot. So I thought it was great. So 4 stars for this one. And that's going to be my reading for this week. So I had Obsidio and for my series September, and then this one for my first Bookathon role for a person in the title. So yay, I'm excited about that. Okay, I'm going to end this vlog here, and then we'll get started on our next one, where I'm going to read another series book and do my next Bookathon role, which I'm excited about to see what I get. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you've read either of these books. How did your reading go for the week? Let me know that. Are you participating in either of these readathons or any of the other ones that are going on? Because there's a lot going on in September. So let me know how your first few days of the month of reading went. Let me know down below. And I will see you guys again next week. Have a great day. Bye.